Hey guys, as per every iPhone S upgrade, the general design and look stays the same. The internals get a nice upgrade, this year is no different. Here's my unboxing of the new iPhone 6S. I opted for the 6S 64GB space grey model. As you can see, the packaging is a lot more colourful compared to last year's minimalistic 3D outline of the phone on the front of the box. So without too much delay, let's break into this unboxing. If you have previously owned an iPhone, you'll be very familiar with what you get inside the box. First you get the device itself, the documentation in a pouch alongside the SIM ejector tool, a USB charging cable, a wall power supply, and Apple's EarPods with controls and built-in microphone. Let's get into the specifications of this device. The 6S features a 4.7-inch IPS display at a resolution of 750 by 1334 with a pixel density of 326 ppi. It's running the latest Apple A9 processor, which is dual core, clocked in at 1.8 GHz with 2 gigs of RAM. It's available in three storage types, which are 16, 64 and 128 GB. I have here the 64 GB option. Each jump in storage will cost you an additional £80. There are four colour options, which are space grey, silver, gold, and new to this year exclusively to the 6S is rose gold. The 6S looks very familiar to last year's model, in just like every S update seems to. However, Apple are using this slogan, the only thing that has changed is everything. So what has actually changed? Well, first I'll start with the design. The dimensions of the device have been changed from the iPhone 6 of last year. The depth has changed from 6.9mm to 7.1. The height has changed from 138.1 to 138.3, and the width has also changed from 67 to 67.1. The weight has also been altered from 129 grams to 143 grams. You may not be able to notice the size difference between the two models. You'll more than likely feel the weight difference. Probably one of the most talked about features of this new iPhone is 3D Touch. The screen now has a third dimension, allowing you to push down on the display rather than just swiping and tapping. An example of this is when you're in the Messages app and someone sends you a website link. You just push down onto a link to get a preview of the web page. This is called a peek. If you continue to push down on the screen, it will make it full screen. This is known as a pop. Another example is on the home screen. You can push down on an app to show quick shortcuts for that app, like the camera. You can open the selfie camera or the normal camera just by pushing down on it. Camera wise, the iPhone 6S rocks a 12 megapixel shooter on the back with an f2.2 aperture, dual tone flash and support for 4K video. However, 4K recording is disabled by default, so you have to head over to the camera settings to enable it. The front camera has also had an upgrade from 1.2 megapixels up to 5, which now features a software dual tone flash where the screen lights up to provide the flash. The next feature Apple included is called live photos. When you take a live photo, a single 12 megapixel picture is taken, but also the camera captures 1.5 seconds before and after the photo has been taken. Apple's new A9 processor, which provides a new level of performance and efficiency, is a 64-bit chip that has up to 70% faster CPU and 90% faster graphics compared to last year's generation. The M9 motion coprocessor has been integrated directly to the A9 chip to improve performance and battery life. Touch ID has also been improved with quicker fingerprint read times. It's so much more like a tap on the home button to unlock the phone instead of the previous touch and hold. Let's talk about battery life. The iPhone 6 offers talk time of up to 14 hours on 3G, an internet use of up to 10 hours on 4G, and a standby of 10 days. The iPhone 6S comes with iOS 9 pre-installed, which is very similar to last year's iOS 8 in looks, however promises better battery life, improved native apps, a new multitasking view, smarter Siri with Google Now type of interface, and an overall more stable operating system. My first thoughts on this new device are that I don't think the 16GB model is good enough. I mean, come on, Apple. In my opinion, the base model should start at 32GB, but currently for an extra £80 to get 4 times the storage of the base model, it is a no-brainer to get the 64GB, and I do not recommend that any user gets the 16GB model. Another of my first impressions is, do live photos actually serve a purpose, or else they look great on Apple's big stage when they first demoed them? I only seem to use my phone to take quick photos straight out of my pocket. So half this video recorded before the picture would be a blur because I'd just be holding it up to take the photo. These are also enabled by default, and they take up twice the space of a normal photo. So this could also cause problems if you own the typical 16GB model, as I explained earlier. That's all for this video, guys. Feel free to rate, comment or subscribe. I'll have my final thoughts and full review coming soon. Until next time, let me know what you guys think of the iPhone 6s down below. Thanks.